Welcome to Happy Hour, brought to you by Best Damn Bookkeeping.
This is a good Alex Hormozi story because, but to my point was, I don't have an information problem. I have a behavior problem.
Yeah.
Sometimes we're confused on how to read a balance sheet and a profit and loss, and we need to know that. That's where Dan Platt is for, right? That's important, but that's not why people are like stuck. It's a behavior thing, which is always goes back to your identity, who you think you are, what you think you're worthy of, the people it's all that stuff. But anyway, I was eating breakfast with Alex Hormozi way before he was Alex Hormozi famous. Same guy though, insane, clearly the smartest guy in the room. Very nice guy too. And Layla, his wife's there, and Ashley's there. I'm eating a waffle, pouring syrup on it. Okay.
More cream in my coffee, baby.
And he's right next to me, like this giant gorilla man, and he's eating this like vegetarian omelet with this like sugar-free seasoning packet on it.
I just pictured him eating a raw egg. His house in a raw egg. He feels like that.
It was like one of those hotel omelets that's like there for the continental breakfast. And I'm just trying to make small talk. I don't really know much about him yet, but I'm like, hey man, you got any like workout tips for me? I got a dad bod. I'm like, haha, joke. Yeah. And he turns around and he like truth nukes me, like very like semi-aggressively, but lovingly, if that makes sense. He goes, Josh, just for dramatic effect, let me get really close. He goes, Josh, do you really need me to tell you workout tips? Or do you already know, but you're just not doing it? That's what he said.
Oh, and you're like, damn it. I thought I was being funny and you just told me what's up.
Yeah, like the ego part of me was like, bro, pump your brakes. I'm making small talk, right? But like, I'm so glad that happened because first of all, he was just being helpful. And what he said was irrefutably true. Okay. And it's applicable to like life. And so that was like this Rain Man moment where I'm looking at even people I'm working with and I'm like, this is the problem. And so bad coaches or amateurs are always trying to pour information into someone's head. Mm-hmm. And when I started getting the biggest results for people and I started working with really big companies and I started, I charge people $100,000 to work on them one-on-one. That's just true. You can be mad about it. That's what I charge, but I'll help people make insane amounts of money really fast with some of the stuff we do. But the biggest thing I'm doing is working on that other part, and it unlocks their ability to go faster and actually implement simple things. Before, it was just like, here's the system, here's the script. Did you do it? Did you do it? Did you do it? Why didn't you do it? Why didn't you do it? Well, we got to do it. We got to do it. Why didn't you do it? And accountability can be helpful to like remind people to do stuff. But if there's some mental block, they're just not going to do it kind of no matter what.
That's really interesting you say that. I have a guy that I coach who for 3 or 4 meetings in a row, it's the same thing. It's the same thing we've been talking about, and we meet every 2 weeks, and it's the same thing every time. And it's exactly what you said. It's like, do you really need me to tell you what to do?
Yeah.
Do you really need me to tell you what to do, or are you just not doing it, and you're just deciding not to do it? So it's like you just do it or you're not do it. I like at this point, like it's just kind of up to you to decide if you're gonna do it or not. Hey, home service heroes, thank you guys so much for tuning into our home service happy hour content today. I sure hope you learned a little something, and I sure as heck hope that it was entertaining. If you did find it fun and entertaining, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel for more cool, fun, entertaining business content. And speaking of which, stay tuned. There's a little more here and a little more right here. Check it out.